When Israel falls into the covenant curses and dies like as a nation, and they are enslaved to the powers, they live in other nations, they are oppressed, they're scattered, all this stuff. They call that the age of death. And Jesus comes announcing the age of life. And it's weird because Paul will talk about the age of life has come through Jesus. He also talks about we're still in the age of death, like in the same breath.
Hmm.
And in Corinthians, there's this crazy line where he says that we are in the meeting of the ages because we have God's Spirit. We have something akin to taking from the tree of life in us. So we are living in another kingdom already. We are already in heaven.
Hmm.
John Chrysostom says, like, why would I care about going to heaven when I have become a heaven? Like,
That's an interesting point because I think when we think about right now and directly after Jesus' death, I think the temptation is to like skip and be like, well, now that death doesn't win, like my focus is now just on heaven. It's like,
yeah,
how am I going to get to heaven? And we end up skipping the rest of our life or
yes,
like
yeah.
what seems to be really important and pressing in our life. I'm looking towards heaven, but I'm also have like a duty
Yes,
here
yeah.
right now.
Importantly, that for the early church, but they were also just as interested as in embodying heaven now
Mhm.
because we are people who are there now in some sense. But we still live in a world that is very broken. And Paul still calls Satan the god of this age. We live in the overlap of the ages,
Like
the
a
overlap
transitory
of
period,
reigns.
yeah.
But it's almost like between the time a president gets inaugurated in November and
And they take
actually
office.
instilled in January.
Yeah,
One president's going out, a new president's going in. The reign of death is ending and the reign of life is beginning. And we can already live in accordance to the reign that is coming because we already have positions in that leadership
yeah.
role.